I just want to thank you. I just want to thank you for all you bring to me. I just want to thank you, yeah. Your love has set me free. I just want to thank you for all you bring to me. I just want to thank you. Ooh. Your love has set me free. Yeah, yeah. Good job, you guys. You guys are smoking it. I mean, not smoking it. It's a great day.
Yeah. We all are. It's amazing.
Oh, we need 3 minutes. Love breathes through me. Love breathes through me. Love breathes through everyone and breathes through me. Love breathes through me. Love breathes through me. Love breathes through everyone and breathes through me. Love breathes through me. Oh yeah. Love breathes through me. Yeah. Love breathes through everyone and breathes through me. Yeah. Oh yeah. What a great crew we have here. Oh my God. You know what? I've got their names on the back of this paper. I do. Joey Pina, Jeremy Branch, Susan Alegos, Danae Legion, Lahiria Curtin, Narayan, and Janet. Oh, that's us. Okay. That's what we get. Is that everybody?
Good company.
And Lisa and Tyler, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them.
That's right.
They drug us out of the gutter and said, come on in. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah. That's the first song I learned. Heart and soul, I'm in love with you. When you don't know the words, what do? Whistle!
What?
What a group! Let's go on the road. Oh, my favorite people. Oh, not yet?
That wasn't the opener.
Not yet. Are you ready for the opener here? This is by a group called Beautiful Chorus, and I think it's tremendous. Here we go. My body is fly. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. My body is fly. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. Okay, we're ready. We're ready for the big time. Yeah, we're ready now.
Woo! Let's do it.
My
Oh, yeah.
body is fly. My body is beautiful. My body is gold. My body is fly. My body is fly. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. My body is fly. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. My body is fly. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. My body is fly. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. My body is fly. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. My body is fly. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. My body is fly. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. My body is fly. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. One more time. My body is fly. My body is beautiful. My body is bold. My body is mine. Nice job.
Can we come up now, Janet?
Now is our turn? Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Unity of Walnut Creek. We're so glad to see you all this morning. My name is Linda Stevens.
And I'm Carl Jansen. Good morning, everybody. Glad to have this big house of people here.
Absolutely. We want to thank and greet and bless everyone who's watching online today.
Everybody.
We know your presence adds to our spiritual community, and we are so glad to have you with us today. Please join us in welcoming again our featured musicians, Narayan and Janet. And as always, we invite you to visit with them after the service out on the patio. They always have their wonderful CDs, and it's our way of also... And
Other goodies,
And
yeah.
other goodies? Okay. Well, I missed that part. And other goodies. So please join them on the patio after the service.
Christopher Brown will be delivering our today's message, which is titled, Don't Fight with Reality. That's a great idea.
Has anybody ever done that before?
Oh,
On a daily basis? Absolutely. Before we begin, I invite you to turn your cell phones to either silent or just turn them off so they don't even bother you during the service if you feel okay with that.
and now let's take a moment to be grateful for the land our center rests upon. This is Bay Miwok and Ohlone land.
And we honor the Bay Miwok and Ohlone people of today, and we are grateful for those who have stewarded the lands before us. We commit to taking care of the sacred native grounds and for Mother Earth.
Unity is a positive path for spiritual living, and our vision for the world is, and let's say this together, we envision a spiritually awakened world where all life thrives in conscious oneness.
And our mission is who we're here to be. And let's say this together. We are a loving, inclusive community, expanding and living our divinity in sacred service for all. And our core values are love, connection, service, and wisdom.
Now I invite the ushers forward. If you are with us for the first time, welcome. We're glad to have you here. And if you feel comfortable, please raise your hand so we may hand you a welcome packet. Just see you.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now, we encourage you to meet us out on the patio after service if you like. Also, we have a welcome gift for you in our bookstore. And sorry that our bookstore sales are closed today. We have some issue with staffing, and that's okay. But Don has been back there, and we have the gift for you. So please join us in the bookstore. We also have coffee out on the patio and goodies. Thanks. Connection cards are available in the newcomer packets and in the seat pocket in front of you. These are for everyone. With this card, you can submit a prayer request, and our prayer team will be praying with you throughout the week.
You may share feedback or request information, and please place your card in the basket later in the service. For those of you viewing online, connection cards are available on the Watch Live page of our website.
We have a few activities to bring to your attention this week.
This afternoon's Change Your Aura, Change Your Life workshop has been canceled because the instructor has laryngitis. Tough to do when you can't speak. I mean, we have sign language people here, but not everybody does American Sign Language well enough to do that.
And Unity's Board of Trustees invite you to an important community gathering on Sunday, October the 6th at 1 p.m. in the community room. This will be a circle format to hear your questions and provide updates on our community's financial well-being and actions taken based on your ideas you shared at the last community gathering. Please bring your questions and your ideas and contribute your energy to a community prayer of attraction. Bring your own lunch to eat before or during the meeting with your questions, feedbacks, and ideas.
Would you like to have more wealth, health, love, and happiness? At least some of that?
Yes, yes.
So be sure to join our community in our fall book study this year. We're going to be using the book The Abundance Project by Derek Rydell, and together alongside with similar Sunday talks for the series. The Abundance Project is about having more than enough in every area of your life. More money, more time, more love, more creativity, and more happiness, regardless of the circumstances you've been through or are currently facing. So sign up for, there'll be tables. I think, Linda, you're going to be out there.
I am. I'll be out there.
So right there, right across the patio, and you can sign up for, and there's at least 5 or 6 of them throughout the week that you can sign up for, including one that I'll be facilitating with Carolyn. Yeah.
Perfect. I'd like to invite you to a night of fun-filled magic. Could we all use some magic in our lives? Yes. At Unity's Wizards Ball on Saturday, October the 19th. Our fall fundraiser team will be on the patio after service. You can buy a ticket to the event, sign up to participate as a volunteer, or sign up for one of the amazing play dates that's being organized by the creative people here at Unity. You can also purchase tickets and sign up for play dates on our website as well.
I know my outfit came in the mail this week, and I'm excited.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be
He
fun.
always dresses up as the coolest wizard. Oh, my gosh. I remember the last time we did something similar.
For more information about this and other events, please see our website or visit the table across the patio, and there's a lot of flyers giving you more details.
And now, as we prepare for our time of meditation, please join me in taking a conscious breath together. And if closing your eyes feels good, one more conscious breath. And together, there is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, the all-loving goodness of God. We begin with music, followed by guided meditation, and then silence.
I am a child of God. I am a child of God. Created from the of the universe, born into the kingdom of love.
I'm a child of God. I am a child of God, created from the wealth of the universe, born into the kingdom of love.
I am a child of God. I am a child of God, created from the wealth of the universe, born into the kingdom of love. Yeah.
I'm a child of God. I'm a child of God, created from the wealth of the universe, born into the kingdom of love.
And taking in that feeling tone, taking it into the silence. Silence is there before it's even looked for. It's the foundation of our being. And so we breathe in to that silence. And the way to this silence is through the heart. And so with the next breath, breathe through the heart. And notice that the breath becomes easier and easier. And so for the next 5 minutes, allow everything to be as it is. Simply letting it be just as it is. and feel the quality of the room, the presence that exists. And feeling that presence, that quiet, that restfulness, we simply give thanks. And each time we touch this place, this inner landscape of peace, it becomes more familiar, more radiant, more full. And so we simply let it be, not needing to touch or to change anything, accepting this moment fully as it is. And for that we are grateful. And we release this by saying, simply letting it be. And so it is.
I am a child of God. I am a child of God, created from the wealth of the universe, born into the kingdom of love. Okay, we're going to do a song called Free and Alive. And I just have to tell you that when we were up in Seattle, Narayan, we were driving in the van on the freeway, and he rolled down the window and said, "I'm free, I'm alive." He had like epiphany come over him. Free and alive. And
I was
then,
on my way to give notice to a job that was no longer serving me.
Okay, well, it's still spiritual.
The chorus has been with us ever since then, which is quite a while ago, but the rest of the song just came. This is brand new. So
Sing it with us. I am free and alive. I am free and alive. 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 Free and alive. I am free and alive.
Maybe I'm afraid of the sounds of the night. Maybe I get triggered by words full of spite. But my thoughts are all affected when I am connected to the love that is with me all the way. I cannot be hateful when I'm feeling grateful for everyday things that happen every day. I am free and alive. I am free and alive. Free and alive. I am free and alive. Free and alive, I am free and alive. Free and alive, I am free and alive. Maybe I'm in a job that no longer feels right. Maybe I'm on stage and I get stage fright. But it all gets torn asunder living in the wonder of the miracles around me every day. No longer in resistance, I ask for your assistance in claiming my true freedom when I say, I am free and alive, I am free and alive, 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 I am free and alive, free and alive, I am free and alive, free and alive, I am free and alive. I'm alive. I'm free and alive. I'm free and alive. Free and alive. I am free and alive. I'm free. I'm free. I am free and alive. Free and alive. I am free and alive. Free and alive. I am free and alive. Free and alive. I am free and alive.
Oh, come on, let's give him some more love. That was a declaration. Free and alive. Come on now. Do we wake up in the morning and say, hey, I am free and alive? Miss, sometimes you ought to try. Wouldn't it be nice to have that right there when we wake up? It's like the gratitude for that. Whoa, that would be sweet. Well, it's really good to be back with you again. This is fun. This is so fun. Thank you all for showing up. Our topic today is acceptance. That's the overall theme. And the title again is Don't Fight with Reality. You know that you always lose. You know that. But first, there was this old grandpa, and he walks out of the nursing home. And over there's 3 grandmas sitting on the bench. And they turn to the grandpa and say, hey, I bet you we can guess your age. And the grandpa says, okay, go ahead. And the grandmas say, nope, you got to drop your trousers and spin around in a circle first. The old man says, okay, I'll do that. He does that. And the grandmas are just giggling away. They're having so much fun. And the old man says, okay, guess my age. And they all say, you're 87 years old. And the man goes, what? How did you know that? Well, all 3 of us were at your birthday party last night. That's funny the second time, too. So, when we fight with reality, we lose. When it's raining and we don't want it to rain, get over it. It's not happening. You're not going to affect the rain. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. There's a lot of things in life, so many things in life, that are just beyond our control. And we can fight with them to our peril, to our own suffering. Now, for me, I like the analogy of picking up the sword and going to battle, because I was pretty good at that, and really fighting life. But when I fight life, I use up a lot of energy that I could be using for adapting. For adapting and to look for another possibility. So, what's our go-to default position? It's always to fight. Why? Got the answer here. Think of a little baby. When a little baby needs its diaper changed, or it's hungry, what does it do? It cries. It really pisses off mommy and daddy. So it gets its needs met. It's an automatic tightening. It's a wah. And that wah energy is still within us. That pattern of survival and getting our needs met is already in our nervous system. We're hardwired for this. So, of course, when things don't go our way, the body thinks, I need to fight. Wah! So we're going to try to, a little, you started it already. We're going to start, we're going to have a little exercise, and the little exercise is going to be, we're going to all say wah, and really do a loud wah. We're going to do it on 3, and you're going to feel what it feels like in your body to go back to that little child. Okay? This is going to be 3, on 3 now. 1, 2, 3. Wah! It's pretty powerful, isn't it? It gets everyone's attention. It's worked. But is the strategy appropriate now in our lives? Or does it cause suffering? I think it causes, for me, it's caused a lot of suffering. A lot of suffering. My friend John I was talking with him about this talk and about acceptance, and he said, oh man, he was working on his Austin Healey. It's an old Austin Healey car, and he was down inside the engine trying to get a bolt to start. And his back was hurting, he was bent over. He was not having a good day, and it wasn't starting, and he was going into his wah mode. In fact, he was wowing so loud, he said, I was like Yosemite Sam running around shooting off pistols. I was so upset from the cartoons times. So I said, well, what'd you do? He said, well, I had to stop. I was just too upset. I had to stop. So he went out and did some errands and changed his whole environment. And when he came back, he had possibilities. What he did in the moment was he put down his sword, which opened himself up, that energy, to find a different way. Unfortunately, a lot of us, including myself, love the sword. And we'll keep fighting at it, and we'll wonder why we're not getting anywhere. The energy for swinging the sword could be going somewhere else. So, another example is Susan. A couple nights ago, she got a text. Her flight was canceled to Europe on Tuesday. What am I going to do? I have all my reservations, all of it. Oh, what am I going to do? Oh. Susan, sit down. I'm really good when it's her problem and not mine. Sit down. I'm going to get you a cookie. Cookies work, by the way. Gave her the cookie. I said, look, we're upset now. Let's watch a Hallmark rom-com. We'll forget all about it, and tomorrow morning, we'll figure it out. We'll find something. Adapting, see, this is the adapting piece. So, the point is when we accept the situation and basically give up trying to change it and make it better because we're all wrapped up in our wah about it. The power is when we when we drop the sword, that's the surrender piece, and that's the power. We gain power by dropping the sword. Now, how does that work? What John talked about with that bolt, he said, that bolt had me. That bolt, I gave it all my power. I gave it away to that bolt. The power of acceptance is taking that back from the bolt, taking your power back. And that's through acceptance, letting it go of the idea that it should have been or could have been different than it actually is. It's just the way it is. And so, acceptance is about getting rid of our bloated ideas of things could have been, should have been different. Just letting it go. And it's much harder than we think. Because when we know, something goes chunk in our body. It's not a mental thing. Intellectually, well, I can forget about all this. I can accept it. I can do this. I can do that. That's mental. But when you know, something goes boom, just chunk in the body. So in 2006, Susan and I went to an enlightenment conference in Santa Fe, New Mexico in the wintertime. It snows there. You'd think other people would know that at the conference also. So 300 of us showed up. Some of us loved the snow. Some of us hated the snow and started whining and fighting and picking up their swords and slicing around. This is an enlightenment conference, right? It's pretty ironic, it really is. But by a couple of days later, everyone was into the snow. It was snowing. It was slush on the ground. It was beautiful. It was cold. It was exactly the way it was. So either you fight it or you accept it. You really don't have a choice. But really the choice is how long do I want to suffer holding on to my idea that it should have been, could have been different? How long do I want to be right about something? Or do I just let it go? That's the question. The thing is can we give ourselves permission to fight for a little while? Can we accept the fact that we're going to blow it and we're going to fight sometimes? And that's included also. Well, there was this woman and she wanted to meditate and really be in a sacred, special spot. And so she went to this lake known for its specialness, right? Calm, beautiful, takes the boat and rows her way out in the middle of the lake. And there she's meditating. It's gorgeous. 15 minutes later, boom. What the? Something knocks into her boat. So she opens her eyes and looks. It's an empty boat. No one was driving the boat. Now, if we turn it back, when the boat hit her, something in her went into survival mode. She went into a wash. She picked up her sword. She was all ready to cut whoever was in the boat or whatever was going on, to cut them. But what happened when she opened up her eyes, there was nobody there to cut. When there's nobody there to fight, what do? You seem silly. So she dropped the sword, and there was something very memorable about it. It was the best part of her meditation was that seeing, that clarity that she got when she realized it was silly to fight. Now, if there's somebody in the boat, she's going to want to pick up that sword and tell him all about it. But there was nobody there. So we have an easier time when there's nobody in the boat, when you can't fight the rain. This is the way things are. Your flight got canceled. That's a little tougher, but it's still, there's who you're going to fight. But when there's somebody there that you can fight with, we can get hooked in. They should not have done that. No, not acceptable. They should know better. And I know you have a lot more to add to that. Ain't life grand? But we learn on our tough days, not on our sunny days. When we get challenged, when we get pushed, that's when we grow the most. And if we can accept that as this is a blessing, being pissed off and being upset is a blessing because it wakes me up and it shows me where I can do better and it shows me how to adapt. And the more I am able to change and adapt and to move with the flow, to move with the Tao, which is the way, to move with the flow, the more peaceful I become. The more I fight, the more wah I am. And you know what that does to the body? It tightens up the body. Well, there's the story of the wise Zen panda. And he had a student, the cat. And they were on a pilgrimage to the temple in the woods. 3 days. On the second day, it started to rain, and they found themselves on this tall mountain, slippery, dangerous, windy, and the cat was not feeling it at all. The panda, on the other hand, was la-di-da. This is fine. What did the panda know that the cat didn't know? Well, the cat, wanting to be preoccupied with something other than his circumstances, which he did not want this experience, turns to the panda and says, if I gave you 3 wishes, what would your wishes be? The panda, wise panda now, would think about it. The first wish would be to be on this mountain. The second wish would be on this mountain in the rain, in the wind, in the cold. And the third wish would be to be on the mountain, in the rain, in the cold, in the wind, with you, my friend. I choose this experience that I'm having right now. That's what makes him a Zen master. That's what makes us all a master, if we could actually choose the experience that we're having right now. Wow. See if you can imagine, just imagine that. The ability to actually choose the pain, the joy, the whole spectrum of emotions. Because without knowing the whole spectrum of emotions, how do we become whole, knowing all of the pieces and how they fit within the tapestry of life? And so the panda accepted everything the way it was. And he told the cat, he said, cat, I know you're suffering right now, but tomorrow it'll be sunny, we'll be off the mountain, it'll be a whole new experience. And perhaps there's something in this experience right now that's really important. So why miss this experience? Why not savor this experience, as painful as it is? The cat still wasn't feeling it. But that's okay, because the cat heard it. And each time we hear it, we remember something resonates within us. I had back pain for 15 years, chronic back pain, the type of pain where I'd like to cry myself to sleep at times. And I tried everything for 15 years. I became my back pain. That was my story. People would come up to me and say, how's your pain? How's your pain today? That's how they would greet me, you know. It's like, and I didn't know any better at the time. And after 15 years, I was so exhausted. I would try anything, and did. So I heard on the radio, talk show is talking to this psychic, and something goes, go see her, like a voice, a loud voice. Go see her. And I did. I walk into her little San Jose apartment and sit down here at their kitchen table. She looks over at me and goes, you're such a nice guy. Why is this happening to you? She's asking me. You're supposed to be the psychic. No, she says, I see you walking down this hallway. This hallway is like forever. And there's hundreds of doors in this hallway. And I see you wandering the hallway, looking in each door for an answer. Do you know what that means? And I said, yes, I do. I know exactly what that means, and I know exactly what to do. Everything that I had been trying was opening up a wrong door. That's not where the resolution lied. The resolution was not in outside medical treatment. It was somewhere else. And it took me 15 years to get to that point. I'm a slow learner. And so what happened is I thanked her for that. Best $100 I ever spent. And she said, you know what to do. You absolutely know what to do. You need to change your life. Completely change your life. You can't keep it on hold, waiting to get better in order to live. Wow. And are you up for it? I said, yeah, I'm up for it. And so from that moment forward, I declared, I am healed of my back pain, or that whole story that I was telling about it. That didn't mean I didn't have pain. But the story is where the suffering lies. The story is where, because you can have pain and no suffering, but the story is the suffering. And that's what they call in Zen the second arrow. The first arrow is the pain. The second arrow is what our story is. And we do that to ourselves. Ow! And it hurts. It really hurts. When we recognize the second arrow, when we can accept the pain and the second arrow and what we've done to ourselves, something magical happens. The suffering starts to ease, and what's left is just the simple discomfort in the moment, which could be immense at times. But it always is moving. When we say we have pain, it is never the same intensity all through the day. It's always moving. So if we stay in the moment and examine and accept the moment, it's always changing. And if ever I were to look back in the moment, I could always endure the pain in the moment. It was my story that I couldn't endure. So, that leaves us to Susan. If there's Susans in the room, hello. And we were at Silomar walking on the beach at this retreat, this silent retreat. And so, of course, when you're silent, you're hearing better because, anyhow, she's walking the beach and the wave talks to her. It's like, what? And the message from the wave was, you're going to love this. You have no purpose. And she rejoiced. Now, for some people, that would sound like, oh, that's horrible. What am I going to do? I need to find my purpose. I need to improve. I need to do this. I need to do that. All gone in an instant. You have no purpose, which means I give you freedom. I give you freedom to be exactly as you are. The wave gave her permission to be exactly as she was. She didn't need to improve anymore. Can you feel the relief of not having to improve, to not have to get better at anything else, knowing that it'll all take care of itself in its own time, in its own divine unfolding, that we can actually relax and accept ourselves exactly the way we are. And just feel that. Yeah. No more worry, no more strife. Okay. So you get the feeling of it. Werner Erhard said, happiness is a function of accepting what is so. Accepting what is so. And I'll leave you with Ram Dass's wisdom. And he said, I'll have to remember what he said. Oh. Yes. Yes, the most successful people are those that can adapt to change the quickest. Thank you, Don. It takes a village. And on that, let's say out loud our affirmation. All right. Today, I fully accept myself exactly the way I am. I wouldn't change a thing. Blessings.
Thank you. I have to share, I won't say I do it right all the time, but I do a lot of hiking, people know. And about 5 years ago, I was watching a video, and a guy said, embrace the suck. In other words, the trail is always steeper than you thought it would be. The temperature is always hotter than you thought it would be. The distance is always longer than you thought it would be. So you're here. You chose to be here. And to be honest, when I got that, it made it a whole lot easier.
I've never heard that, Carl.
Well, I give it to you all.
Absolutely. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Christopher, thank you for being here today. We really appreciate you in both services. Thank you. And I promise to stop fighting with reality.
There you go.
Our prayer chaplains are available after the service to provide personal prayer support. If you're a prayer chaplain serving today, please stand. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 prayer chaplains available. Wonderful, wonderful. So whether you have a joy or concern on your heart today, praying with one of our prayer chaplains is a powerful way to raise your intentions up in consciousness.
In the seat back pockets in front of you, you will find a card. And a card looks exactly, I know what's under here, like this, 2 sides. Our Board of Trustees have set 2 financial goals for our community in July. Remember, there was a lot of meetings about where we stood financially. And the 2 of them were to successfully finance our mortgage, which is coming up for renewal in May of 2025. And secondly, to stabilize our cash flow ongoing. So from that June, July period on into the future. And so to meet these goals, we kind of quantified it and said if we had a 4% increase in giving, a $4,000 increase in giving, going forward, we would meet those 2 goals. And so we put that out to everybody. And as treasurer, I can tell you, you guys have stepped up amazingly. Then thank you so much. Thank yourselves. It's not me. Thank yourselves for doing what was needed. So a $4,000 increase, we also quantified and said that's about a 15% increase in Sunday giving. So we're encouraging people to make that shift. Now, again, 15% isn't like I was tithing at 10% and now I got to go to 15. It's a 15% increase of what you were giving before. So if it was $100 a month, it would be $115. And there were some examples on the back for those of you who are math challenged. A number of you have already made that commitment. And what we're saying is if you've made that commitment and are already doing it, and you didn't fill out a card last week or yet, go ahead and fill out a card. If this is new to you, or if you're getting the hit right now, say, yeah, that's what I want to do, fill out the card also. So then we have these like commitments all gathered together and we can pray over them. So you can put them in the basket along with the offering. And I do again want to thank everybody for just stepping up. Kristen asked me to do a little update yesterday on some numbers, and it's great, and I'm really, really happy to be able to share that. And we'll talk about more on that on October 6th at the meeting.
Perfect. Now let's open our hearts to the practice of giving. Yes, I invite you to prepare your love offerings and your tithes as we align with the universal law of circulation, which is, as we give, shall we receive. And in truth, there's no lack and there's no limitation, because abundance is already our true nature.
For your convenience, there are a variety of ways to give financially to this community shown on the screen in front of you. For those of you online, there's a donate button on the Watch Live page. That's interesting. That sounds like a new script. But we do encourage everyone to use, if you can, use the automatic giving. Use it giving through your bank's bill pay system. It's free to you and there's no charge to anybody. So that works out really well.
I invite you to take your tithes and your love offerings in your hand and repeat our affirmation with me. Together, divine love, one with me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am joy-filled and grateful. Thank you. I think we sit down and do a song.
Oh, okay. There we go. Testing. Sorry. Testing. What was your name again? Delight? Delia. This is your first time here, isn't it? Are you just having a blast? I mean, these people, and you are like these people. It's so great to see you. Yeah. Are you having fun? Isn't it neat? God, yeah. Okay, what were we doing?
A song, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Everything always works out for us.
Well, I wanted to mention something while we're, just chatting. Yeah, mark your calendars, because November 2nd, Jan and I will be here giving a concert. We're going to be telling stories. We're going to be doing our songs, and the name of it is Change. The best just keeps coming.
The best just gets...
That's what it's called.
Yeah.
November 2nd.
November 2nd at 6:30?
Right here. Is it
Oh,
Dia
is it?
de los... Oh.
Wow. That's
Great.
magical.
There'll be some good energy.
Sometimes I have lots of troubles, but everything always works out for me. Sometimes I have lots of problems, but everything always works out for me. Popped a can of soda, it sprayed all over my face.
Bummer.
I've never looked better, every hair stays right in place.
Oh.
Sometimes I run into trouble, but everything always works out for me. Everything always works out for me. Everything always works out for me. Oh yeah. Sometimes I have lots of issues, but everything always works out for me. Sometimes I need lots of tissues, but everything always works out for me. Went to see my doctor, an illness here did lurk.
Oh.
She gave me a placebo, and man, it really worked.
Oh,
Sometimes
I'm so
I
glad.
run into trouble, but everything always works out for me. Everything always works out for me. Everything always works out for me.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Sometimes I have lots of troubles. Yeah, Janet. But everything always works out for me.
You got this one.
Sometimes I'm bogged down in details. But everything always works out for me. Spilled a cup of coffee all over my new white slacks.
Oh, bummer.
Just saw the same style on the Macy's rack with the coffee stains and everything.
Coffee
I mean,
pants.
it's hip these days, you know.
Yeah.
But everything always works out for me. 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 Oh yeah. Oh
I love you, people.
You guys are delightful. Come
Wow.
back anytime.
Great
anytime.
song.
Oh, thank you. That was great.
Fun lyrics. Thank you, guys. As we bless this offering, we bless the giver and the gift, that it may go forth and multiply and increase the good in our lives and the lives of those we touch. Together, we give thanks for the ever-increasing, constant flow of absolute good in our lives now. And now look at all these children.
Absolutely.
Come on up.
Come on up, children. Boy, you're here today. Wonderful.
We are a circle of love. We are a circle of light. Come join the circle of love. Come join the circle of light. 'Cause the light in you and the light in me are one. The light in you and the light in me are one.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday and happy fall. Nice to see you. Does anyone want to share what we did today, what we talked about today from my group? Oh, I promise we did stuff. What did we do? Come on. What did we talk about? Yeah.
We played a game.
Here. Tell them the whole story.
What game did you play?
We played a donut game.
What about donuts?
So there's like a ball, and then there's two strings attached to it, and then there's donuts tied to the bottom, and you're trying to eat the donuts.
Parents, I have pictures. They're hilarious. Who ate a donut off of the string like this? Yeah, it was tricky, huh? It was tricky. But we were also talking about joy and what makes us happy and mindfulness and how we can bring those images of joy and happiness to our mind at any time. So we weren't just playing games, but we were playing a lot of games too. So I'll hand it over to the Unitine group.
So, before I pass the mic on to somebody who has no idea they're going to be speaking yet, next Saturday, we are actually going to Spiritual Life Center in Sacramento for a mini retreat with several Unitines and YOUs around the region. Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of fun. We're looking forward to that. So, who would like to talk about what we did today?
No.
Go ahead. Come on, go ahead. What did we do?
We talked about goals that we want to work on achieving in our lives.
We talked about what changes we can make, like what changes that we can achieve for any goal that you want to achieve. So one of those is keep trying even though you might not make it.
We also talked about success. Yeah, and setting goals for it.
Yeah. Yep, that's it.
Well, for each one of you that had the nerve to put that microphone up there, one of these days you'll be up here doing this. Okay? So keep practicing, keep practicing. So let's bless our teachers and our children, please. Children, youth, and teachers, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the divine light within you. Thank you so much for being here today.
All right, we're going to close with all good, all good. Please rise in body or in spirit. We've got Terry signing with us too.
All in my mind, in my heart and my soul. Now I know all is one. Holy, holy.
You are the light and the love and the peace on earth right now. So let your light shine and have fun and spread joy.
Zippity bop, zoo-wave, tweet-dee-dee-doo-da-da. Zippity-zippity-zippity-bop, bobbity-bip-bip-bop-dee-dee-dee-bop, dee-bop-doo-way, zee-bop-bop-wee-bop-doo-wee-ba-da-da, zabbity-dee-boo-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Zippity-doo-dah, zippity